Bottom boys. Bottom boys. Get to the bottom up. Coming to the bottom of the bottom boys. Bottom boys. Whoa.
That was pretty good. That's pretty good.
I don't know.
That wasn't the worst.
Great.
Wasn't the worst. Wasn't the best.
No.
Wasn't the breast. And here we are back again. I'm your snake daddy, your shit poster supreme, Matt Keck. Alongside me is the light of my life,
Paul Marathon Shields.
Ooh, Paul Marathon Shields. And joining us once again, old friend. You've seen him on episodes. I'm just going to list random numbers because I don't actually know the numbers of any of our episodes. Right. You've seen him on episodes 7, 20, 16, and 5. Give it up for Del Island. And we're making lists again, of course. But before we get into it, let's just check in, y'all. What's been going on? How's everything going lately?
I'm getting older.
Oh my God, what happened?
I turned 52. 52. I think.
Yep.
52, is that the right age?
Wow.
Fisdale, we're the same age.
Yep. You're 1 year older.
I'm not a year older.
Yeah, you're almost it's pretty close. Okay, maybe. Yeah, it's like,
It's not a year, no.
1 year older.
It's okay.
1 year wiser.
You are
1 year closer
you
to
are literally
death.
like 40.
Maybe not, though.
You are over a year older than me, right?
Well, you're in February.
No, all right. Yeah.
I'm in July.
You're like 8 months.
Yeah. That's what that's
7
you got
months?
5. Yeah, 7 months. So that's
7
about
months.
about halvesies. That's about halvesies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That seems about right.
So Paul, you hit your birthday. When was this? This was just like what? 2 days ago. Yesterday.Maybe.
Yeah.
Not yesterday.
It
The day
was
before.
like Monday.
Monday
was my birthday.
Did you have a case of the Mondays?
I just wanted to nap. Did the Garfield. Wanted to nap.
Yes, sir.
Hate Mondays.
Why does
wanted some
Garfield hate
meatloaf.
Mondays? He doesn't have a job.
Does he eat
What was that from?
lasagna? Does Garfield eat meatloaf? I'm sure he does.
He should.
Lasagna.
He does eat lasagna.
Lasagna, not meatloaf.
He does eat some pizza sometimes. I've seen a comic of
pizza.
that.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I've been doing.
Never meatloaf.
Yeah, I don't feel like I've seen him eat a meatloaf.
No.
I have a dog named Meatloaf, but that's
Paul
irrelevant.
shares a birthday with our friend Josh.
That's true.
Oh, we do.
And my dog B. B. Arthur, yep.
B. Arthur, which much respect.
And-
Love the name. And the exact birthday.
Will Wheaton. Me and Will Wheaton. Same
Exact
birthday.
Nice.
You know what? You know how this all connects? Me and Paul. We went to a Comic-Con in Chicago.
Yeah.
It was on his birthday, actually. It was over his birthday weekend. Will Wheaton was there.
No way.
I got drunk. I high-fived Will Wheaton on the street.
High-fived.
Boom.
Walking
Wow.
across the...
I touched both of them in the same day.
Wow.
Same of our hands. Yep.
It was an amazing moment.
We tried to make a deal where we went through and found everybody who was born on that day, and so Matt could touch their hands.
Yeah, so we could get a real
We have two.
connection.
We've touched 2,
So far, so good.
so which I think maybe might be all people that are born on that day.
I just know
Oh, my dog.
that if you're still
Your dog's not the same age as me.
Oh, that okay.
Maybe
you're
in
right.
dog
The
years.
same birthday. I'm sorry. You're right.
Yeah, the exact same birthday.
yeah, day.
Oh, she's way older than you
same
in dog
stars
years.
in the sky.
She's way older than you in dog years. She's
How old
13.
in dog? Ooh,
She's 13 years old.
Yeah.
So yeah, she's 91.
wow, yeah. Meatloaf's 15, so he's legally dead.
Yeah.
Especially as a
That's-
half pug, he's been legally dead for a while.
Yeah, 16's about the top.
Yeah. I feel like
It's pretty sad, isn't it?
It's wild that
a
how
horrible
much.
thing.
I mean, he can't see nothing, can't hear nothing.
Yeah.
But let me tell you something. He can taste everything.
Yeah. Well,
What have you been doing, Del, since we last saw you?
not a lot.
Not a lot?
Riding my bike. Riding my bike with Paul.
Ooh,
We
yeah.
did ride bikes.
I like to imagine you guys like Kermit the Frog in the Muppet movie riding around.
Yes.
And the double bike.
Yep.
Tandem.
Standing up on
Tandem?
the bike seat, like with his leg kicked back.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I would like to say something.
Yeah. Let's hear it.
Sure.
If I
Say a
if
couple
I may,
things.
I would like to say congratulations to my friend Nick and Megan, who
Ooh.
had a baby son, Zachary.
Shout out to Zach.
And congratulations to Scarlett for becoming a big sister.
Dang. What's
Oh.
up, Scarlett?
That's it.
Nice.
Shout.
And
When
I
was
also
that?
think that it's weird that we're talking about the Olympics
Uh-huh.
while missing the Olympics.
They are on right now. I think fencing is
Oh.
on the
They're
television.
on right
It's fencing.
now, and
But-
For the
Yeah.
gold. It's okay.
Yeah,
we're going to
sure.
talk about it. Well, we're going to have to.
We're talking
on
about the Olympics.
demand
I've been watching the
what we're
Olympics.
missing.
I've watched
I
a
have,
lot of
yeah.
it. Have you
What
guys
have you been
watching?
doing, Matt?
I watched a lot of Olympics.
Me too. I've watched
Yeah.
some Olympics.
Every day I've
You know
watched.
what?
I've watched every minute.
I feel like I've been a little more invested in watching more than that, like that 2021 Olympics.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
Audiences?
I'm not sure. Is that the same for you? Maybe it's just a Asian thing.
I think it is the same for me. I think I'm watching more this time than last time.
Yeah.
For sure. Simone Biles went out early on the last one. And,
Yeah.
she's in it this time. She's winning. And there's, controversy with the old lady that's, racist or what. I don't know. I don't follow Twitter enough anymore because I'm an old man. I just know that there's
old lady.
excitement.
Oh yeah,
the Michaela or whatever.
The lady she was
that
on her team previously. And
Yeah,
then she was
that was, talking
calling them,
shit
They're
or
not
whatever.
prepared or something. Not
And then
as
they
good
fucking
as
crushed
the
it.
other team. And
They
then
crushed it.
Oh,
Speaking-
Michaela?
Yeah, not Maroney though.
Oh, okay.
A different
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I didn't know they were shit talking.
Oh yeah.
on.
So there was all sorts of drama. It's been exciting. You got the dude from France who's the crazy swimmer that's
Yeah.
better than Michael Phelps almost. Who's in his, I mean, they're comparing them. Let's put it that way. They're comparing
Yeah.
them.
Why don't you move to
Yeah.
France?
Yeah, I mean,
Matt?
sure. I mean, I'm never moving
don't you
to
just
France.
move to
No, I
France?
will never move to France. But I will say this: their crowds are exciting when they're cheering for someone they're excited about,
That's true.
and they are excited about this guy. They were crazy when they went over there for the WWE pay-per-view. France went nuts,
Yeah.
and they showed up for the Olympics. Every time this dude comes out of the pool, the whole arena, ah!
Yeah.
I mean, they were almost as excited as they are when they
It was
give
a pretty,
up at something.
It was a pretty impressive swim.
I think that's
They did.
that's the only time they take baths, probably.
Oh, definitely. That is
the swimming.
he's the only Frenchman who's ever shaved.
I would just like to say I'm part French, so let's
Same.
keep.
Ooh
yeah,
la la, motherfucker.
let's not shit on my people too hard.
Oh, no. Hey, listen, I'm 4% French.
Oh, I'm 40.
40% French. I
I
knew it.
knew.
I knew
I
it.
knew.
I knew you.
I
I'm
knew.
at
Knew
least
it.
30%
You
French.
French ass.
Irish, English, French.
Oh, I think it's that hat.
I'm still
That's where the
0.5%
hat
black,
thing
baby.
came from.
Still 0.5%
Man.
black. Living the dream.
That's not bad.
I know. But after I put the bit up from my
Yeah.
special, there's a dude up at my dispensary. Shout out Stairway. He daps me up every time. He's like, "Gotta lock in that 0.5." He gives me shit every single time. It's so good. But yeah, we are talking about the Olympics today.
Yeah.
We're doing a list, and we are talking about the sports for the Olympics that aren't in the Olympics that we would like to see in the Olympics. And I personally have a list that I think could be controversial. To some degree. I have a few options that I think are controversial. I'm also willing to completely give up my opinions because, I was pretty high and I just thought it
could
was
be.
funny. I just thought it was funny.
Could be.
Right?
I mean, the current ones aren't exact. I mean, I watched some of those, and I'm like 3-on-3 basketball.
Yeah, it's a little weird.
How is the United States not winning that?
That's wild.
That's what I said. Then I looked, and I was like, oh, we only got one black guy.
Wait,
What the hell?
why?
Yes.
Is it
Yeah.
because they're all on the other team? Is
like,
that why?
Hold on. No one you know
Why?
is playing on this team. And yeah, there's only one black
One
guy.
black guy.
One of the players played in the NBA
What?
for 5 years. And yeah, it's but I love this. I love the game. I love the game.
Yeah,
because
I
it
think
is-
that's interesting.
It's 10 minutes
I think
or the first to 21.
I think I saw one of the
I'd watch that as a
one of
league.
our
Yeah.
the U.S. guys freaking granny shoot a freaking free throw.
But did he make it?
Oh, he did.
Hey, boom. Who
So I
cares?
guess that doesn't
yeah,
matter.
who gives a shit, right?
Also, I
Granny
noticed
shoot
who
that
was
shit.
beating up. Then I kind of know why also because why we're losing because I saw that the people that are beating us is like Latvia,
Ooh,
who
yeah.
I'm pretty sure that
Luka?
Dr. Doom is.
Is Luca
in charge of that.
I don't know.
He's definitely on one of them.
I
Well, he's
saw,
not on
I saw
three.
them lose to Serbia.
He's just
All those
they're just
Eastern
the Doom
Europeans.
bots, I feel.
Probably. Latveria. Wakanda's probably doing good.
Wakanda.
Madripoor.
always strong
you know.
in
Yeah.
sprints. Wakanda.
Oh, you know what I did? What sport that I was watching which I knew it was Olympic sport, is
Yeah.
the badminton.
Oh, yeah.
Badminton, and then I watched them play it, and I was like, "What the hell? I have played badminton,
Yeah.
in my backyard,
Uh-huh.
and the net. Maybe we didn't really read the rules right,
Uh-huh.
because the net when I play in my backyard is like a volleyball
Sure,
Right.
yeah.
height, and then the
It's like-
games they're playing is like 3 inches above a tennis
Yeah.
net.
Yeah, it's like
What's
chest
it?
height, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You take the easy sport and then you make it easier so you don't have to friggin'
Hey.
what the
Listen, I've never played badminton, but I've definitely shuttled my cock. That's all I'm saying.
Oh man, I have
Well played.
pictures of you shuttling your cock.
That's true. That's true. They're everywhere. 1 pixel. I don't know. Let's just fire it off. I'll start off if you
Oh,
want.
we're gonna get the list. So these are
These are the sports that we personally think should
Okay.
be in the Olympics.
yes.
Currently not in the Olympics. And I'm going to start off big because I got a guy that I feel like is out there. Peak competition.
Ooh.
A legend. An icon of sport who deserves to have won multiple Olympic gold medals by now. And I'm talking about Joey fucking Chestnut,
I fucking
baby.
knew it.
Yeah.
Eating competition.
fucking knew you were gonna say that.
Yes,
Yeah.
eating competition.
Yeah.
It's gotta be. Are you kidding me?
Hey, I'm not arguing.
The Tom Brady of the glizzy, my friend. The Tom Brady of the
They
glizzy.
freaking. They say there was
The
a huge,
throat
It used to be
motherfucking goat.
Used to be just Kobayashi. Dominating it all. The in comes Joey Chestnut and
Yeah,
Kobayashi doesn't
Pistachio.
come
Joey
close.
Chestnut can slob that gob
Doesn't
better
even
than
come
anybody
close.
out there.
There's no one close to him.
No, Nancy Reagan died. She was the only one who had a throat that could compare.
Wow.
And
Oh,
then
Nancy.
Joey Chestnut, just in his dominance
Yeah.
and excellence
Reagan did
in
have a hog
competition.
on him.
It's true, he
Reagan
did.
had a hog.
And apparently,
Listen.
Nancy supposedly was the Slopmaster 5000. Like, people said that
Wild hogs.
she was, like, cleaning golf balls
Matt
on the
is in
court.
rare form today.
Oh,
I've
man.
heard about it. I've heard about
I
it.
understand. I understand.
Yeah.
I cannot be okay with this. This is an activity that should not happen.
Why's that?
It
Why?
should. Why?
It's-
You're not
it
supposed to
happens.
eat that much food at once.
You're also not supposed to put on a bunch of pads and slam your head into each other, but we do it, man.
That's called war.
Okay.
Okay.
That's what I call it when I sit down to a table covered in
All right,
hot dogs.
You don't do that in
That's
war.
war.
3 hot dogs. Tops.
No,
That's
war.
true. I actually don't like hot dogs, but I'm impressed by the
I think it's
talent.
amazing. I think it's great. I love watching it. I used to watch it
I can't believe somebody hasn't died doing it.
Fair.
I
Fair.
cannot believe it.
because they're professionals
That's
and they
true.
know what they're doing.
That's true. You got to train. It takes
Yeah,
years.
Yeah.
They know what they're doing. Though.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just think we should reward a man who is.
Have you seen Joey Chestnut's training?
Yeah.
He does jaw exercises.
Yeah. You got to.
He's a crazy person.
Yeah.
No. Okay, I know you've been. I know you fancy yourself a runner.
I am a runner.
Okay.
I run.
Okay,
Well,
Del.
he bought a bike, but
I did buy a bike.
I went to Dell the other day. I got to Dell, and he's like, I told this guy, I told him I was a runner. I was like, you told me you're a runner?
hey, how you doing? My name's Dell. I'm a runner.
I run.
Cool.
Yeah. Okay. I've ran as well, Dell.
No. I
Oh,
consistently run 3 to 4 times a week.
I think that makes him a runner.
12 to
I
20
think you gotta-
a week.
I've not run that many times this year.
Yeah. I did over 750 miles last year. I'm a runner.
Yeah, Dell.
He thinks that for me to say I'm a runner, I have to be like a world-class sprinter or
No,
something.
not the case. Not the
Is
case.
it-
I do not.
How far of a runner does he have to be a runner?
He has to compete. That's
you
what
could,
he thinks.
Look, you could be a runner, but you can't tell people I'm a runner.
Fair. Okay, fair. You know, I've got
Unless this is actually a
get it.
thing that you're
I
like
get what you
great
mean.
at. I'm really good at this. I'm gonna do it. They're gonna challenge
I
you.
disagree with you, but Joey Chestnut, I disagree with him now. This is
That you're a
Okay,
runner?
okay. So give us
I
your
agree
first
with
one.
Joey Chestnut.
Thank you.
I
you.
agree
Well, he didn't
with
give
eating
one. He didn't give one.
competitions.
Well, we'll just go this way. You go.
Okay,
You
fine.
go.
All right, so this one,
This is gonna be great.
I'm ready.
yes, I've got this one. This one is something actually I didn't come up with. My wife did, and I love the idea.
She's
this some
she's
kind of
smart,
St. Louis
so I believe
event?
It is not a St. Louis event, but we'll get to that later.
Are you gonna add drive-bys?
But it's called welfare fraud. Anyway, it is simulated equestrian events.
Simulated equestrian events.
Hobby horse.
Okay.
Hobby horse.
Like
The broomstick with the
the people who pretend to ride the horse.
Pretend to ride a horse,
Have
galloping.
you seen this stuff? Paul?
Ready?
No.
Hobby
I have
horse
not.
barrel racing.
People.
Hobby horse couples dance. Hobby horse dressage.
I love all
Or
of
just
this.
a guy on a hobby horse doing this with his feet. Just looking like a pretty, pretty boy. I'm in.
I love that, especially if you pair it with ribbon dancing.
Oh! Ribbon, one hand.
Is he the horse?
Hobby horse.
What the hell? What
You know,
is he? The
it's
horse?
it's like a broomstick.
He's not the horse, right?
It's a
I know what a hobby horse is.
He's over here
now.
like this.
Yeah. Swinging his.
I don't
This
know if
looks
we're
bad.
hobby horsing or autoerotic
Hold on, hold on. For one thing,
asphyxiation.
my hobby horse is much smaller than yours.
So is
Well,
this
that's
a
true.
judging
Hey.
thing? Is this a judging thing then? I guess.
I think
Well,
so,
the
yeah.
artistic events, yes, but
think it's like
the
ice
barrel
skating.
racing and stuff is just
Oh, so you can race. Yeah, you got to race.
different
That's fair.
events.
So like a rodeo? Is what
My
rodeo
wife thought
events?
hobby horse rodeo.
I mean, to
Hobby
be fair,
horse.
I don't hate this. It reminds
Hobby
me.
horse.
It reminds me of ice skating. So you can do speed events like
That's
speed
right.
skating, or you can do figure skating. So you've got your
Yeah.
your judged events.
Mm-hmm.
I have something that, although I find less ridiculous on the face of it than hobby horse, similar in vibes. So personally, I can't argue a hobby horse. I'm in.
I do, but
I'm in.
you know what? I think that it's more athletic
It's pretty athletic.
than actually riding the horse.
Yeah, you got to use
is.
your own legs.
The
It
horse
totally is.
Yeah, you got to use your own.
So-
You're the one doing the work this time.
Yes.
I agree. I think get rid of this
This is the Flintstones version of a horse.
thing that the British made up to freaking ride horses and jump on stuff.
Yep.
That we
Oh man, if
Oh,
we could
yeah.
get the Monty Python guys to come in with
Oh,
their
coconuts?
and judge it.
Oh, there's gotta be.
If they could
Coconuts.
judge.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, and they have to keep time to. It's part of the. I'm on now.
What? This one's in.
I'm on now.
Across the board, unanimous hobby
Oh
horse.
wow.
Put
So
it in
far
the
we're doing
Olympics.
great.
Yeah.
Simulated equestrian events.
Yeah, simulated equestrian events. SEE.
Simulated equestrian event. Okay. I have my pick. My first pick is that's not in the Olympics.
Mm-hmm.
Is that that thing where, like in Alaska, where they throw kids up in the blanket?
Ooh, yeah.
The Eskimo blanket toss.
Okay. Yeah.
Deal?
Is it a height thing?
Well, I think it could be a height thing.
That could be
maybe
one event.
I think it's a four. I mean, we have trampolining.
Yes.
Right.
Oh,
so
so like
maybe it could be that.
Flips and
I
stuff.
don't know how. I mean, we just don't have enough.
You could definitely do
Eskimo
tricks.
representation in
Right.
anything
Yeah,
really.
That's true.
Anymore.
That's a great point.
But
Is that
with
even
the whole idea that
PC,
those guys got
or should we go
I don't.
Inuit? I don't know.
I personally do
Inuit?
not know, but let's just say the native peoples of the North.
Yeah, I don't know if they. I know Inuit's okay.
Yeah,
I think both of them are okay. But
yeah.
I do like the idea that this
Eskimo
is more of a
blanket
team
toss.
sport than trampolining because those guys got to pull.
Yeah,
you.
they
That's
got to
true.
know.
It is a
it's
team
like,
sport.
It's
Yeah.
like the broom when you're trying
Yeah.
to sweep the
Oh yeah, it's like if you
curling ball or whatever the hell.
if you
Curling
combined curling with
Yeah.
trampolining, that's what the sport is.
stone.
I
Yeah,
don't
you throw,
hate this.
Oh,
I
and,
don't either. I'm
and
way
the
into this.
parachute thing you do when you're in.
That's right.
Yeah, it's basically the reversey, right?
Yeah, the reversey.
The parachute
Reversey.
from gym class.
You get the person in there, and it's got to be. I don't know if it's a height thing. It's probably. I think it's just a.
I think it's like a heat, like a skateboarding, right? You get them in. You
Oh,
throw
yeah, they
them
gotta
up
do
and you
something.
see what kind of flips they can do.
Oh
and
yeah.
stuff. Yeah,
yeah. They got to do something like that.
let me see the first 900 McTwist.
Oh yeah, or just whoever has the most
Inuit
most
blanket
fun.
toss. This is great,
Yes,
actually.
I like it.
I feel like we are currently
We're
cooking
inclusive?
up. If someone from NBC, Peacock, the IOC watches this, we're cooking up some ratings for y'all.
Yeah.
I would watch the hell
All
out
of
of
us,
that
guys.
shit.
Nice.
This could
Nice
be a whole
job.
different, like, I almost said Special Olympics. I almost...
We still got 12 to go. We're doing friggin'
Advanced Olympics.
Yes, yes.
hobby horses and the Eskimo blanket toss.
Now this one might
And-
be
and
controversial.
And the food.
This one might be controversial, but I'm just going to throw it out there. Now, people have talked often about including esports in the
Oh,
Olympics.
esports.
Now, I personally think that's a step too far.
Oh, yeah.
But I think maybe Wii Sports could be in the Olympics, right?
Like the pad?
Like Wii Sports, like bowling
yeah.
and tennis and
Oh,
boxing.
those one where you...
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Wii Sports in the Olympics. Not esports. Let's bridge the gap.
There was some real movement there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are we just doing
Bowling to
stuff
300.
so that we could be in the Olympics?
Personally, I think
So
that
we got a shot.
listen, I didn't spend my early 20s boxing against the me named Matt that was just an angry bald black man that would destroy me day after day in boxing, only to eventually win, just to never be able to do Wii Sports in the Olympics. I wouldn't make the team.
Yeah.
I think it's a... Yeah.
For a while, I was
Yeah.
too fat for Wii Fit.
Would it be an actual medal?
How does that work?
There's a max weight limit on Wii Fit. It was 324. And I remember when I first...
What?
Yeah, Wii Fit had a max weight limit because you had a board that you used for all the exercise. 324 was the max weight limit. And I remember being young and going past the
Wii
max
Fit.
weight for Wii Fit.
And what did it say?
You
it
need to
said,
move-
"Oh, sorry, you actually overclocked the sensor on the something like that."
Really?
You need to buy the U Fat package.
Yep, the UFAT extension. They need like at least 4 or 5 more gigs of RAM to
That's terrible.
compute.
Oh.
Hey,
Wii
I can play.
Sports.
I can play
Yeah.
Wii Fit now, though. I can play Wii Fit now. I'm in. Let's go. Wii Sports of the Olympics.
We have to...
I mean, it's
Yeah,
probably
that's-
not going to make it. The Wii's
Yeah.
already
No.
outdated. They
Yeah.
made a new Wii Sports for the Switch, but it's not as popular.
You'd have to pay
Yeah.
It's out.
Nintendo a lot of money. Those guys or
Well,
whatever.
not
huh?
only that, but it's also just boring to watch.
Is that a
people
Wii thing?
play Wii.
Nintendo, yeah.
You think
Those
it
guys
is?
are-
You think it's
I
boring
think
to watch
it's terribly
people?
boring to watch people play Wii. It's not a great spectator sport.
Fair enough.
I
All right,
mean, they're
we're
bowling.
done. We're
They're
done.
bowling. They're playing tennis. What are you talking about?
What if we have them play without a strap on their wrist and we see
Oh,
who
shit.
breaks the most TVs? Who breaks the most
Yeah.
TVs?
Ooh, just do a
Who could
friggin'
hold on?
the friggin' the Oculuses and
VR
friggin'
Fight Club.
God, you see those videos of people
Ow.
breaking TVs when they're
oh yes. I've seen people run into walls. It's
crazy?
wild.
Yeah, doors and.
All right, Dal, what's
Dell.
yours? What's yours?
Dell,
yeah, it's mine
what do you got
again.
next
Mine's
on
mine.
this list?
All right. I think, and this is this one I think you're gonna love
Oh,
because I believe that your people would dominate.
my people?
Your people,
Okay.
okay?
The
Chinese.
the Chinese.
Yes.
Okay. I was just trying to figure out what part of me you were
It's always just that one.
aiming at.
The
Okay.
bottom half.
We only talk about that one.
My
Your bottom half.
Rickshaw racing.
rickshaw
I mean,
racing.
to be fair, that is a pretty physical activity.
Oh, is it?
Do you have
Yeah.
to? Well, so okay.
That
so,
seems pretty intense.
Oh
And
yeah,
you could
I mean
change-
you're pulling.
You could
a
change
wagon.
distance. You could change
Pulling a
weights.
wagon.
You could
through
make it.
through an obstacle
Obstacles?
thing.
Well, it's
Yeah.
basically
That way
it's
it's
basically
like
chariot
traffic.
racing with
like traffic.
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah.
it's like
basically with.
Roman bobsledding.
Are you gonna put anything in it?
Yeah,
A
different
person,
weights.
your teammate, who takes you down to one side, then you switch. Back to the
Oh,
other.
So like barrel racing. I didn't have that on my list, but now I'm thinking about it. The barrel racing where you take the person's leg and the human rickshaw.
the
Barrel racing.
wheelbarrow.
Is that what you're
Yeah,
talking
It's the
about?
wheelbarrow. No.
Oh, so you have the person in your
In the
thing,
rickshaw.
in the rickshaw,
and you're
riding.
going, and then you put
Yeah,
a new-
like that
and then you
episode
switch out.
of
Yes.
that episode of Seinfeld
Oh.
where he's running a rickshaw. It's
That's
that,
right.
Yeah.
but a sport.
Oh, the rickshaw. Yeah, where he's feeding him beefaroni or something,
Uh-huh.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think that's a rickshaw. That was just.
Oh no, that was just the horse that he fed beefaroni.
That was just the horse carriage.
The rickshaw was a different episode.
Oh, okay.
He hired homeless people to run rickshaws.
That's right.
And so recently, Seinfeld was like, "You couldn't do a show like this anymore.
No,
you couldn't do." And then Rob McElhenney quote tweeted that with a picture of Rickety Cricket and said, "I think maybe you could get away with it." Actually,
yeah. We could get
Rickshaw
away with
racing.
it. Yeah.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. I like rickshaw racing.
Okay,
I
guess
like
so.
rickshaw racing.
I guess so. We're kind of putting ourselves out of that.
Yeah, no, listen, I can't get into that.
You're
one.
in.
I can't be.
Well, yeah, me, but you guys are.
Yeah, we're
know.
No one wants me in the rickshaw.
I mean, that's
No,
how
you're
we,
not in. No,
I'm not
no.
fast enough to pull
Yeah, we
it.
gotta
I'm
get a-
strong enough to pull it, maybe.
You're not finding a teammate.
But I'm not getting fast, and there's no way I'm riding.
Yeah,
the thing.
I mean, you gotta
no
friggin'
way.
I saw. I was watching the equestrian competitions, and this girl was running through there, and then this little guy was on the horse, which made sense to me. But then this big dude got up on the horse. I was like, "This doesn't. Should you?"
You feel bad for the horse,
Yeah.
right? It's like going to the Grand Canyon and watching
That's
some
an extra
Midwestern
grudge.
stepdad get on top of one of those tiny little fucking donkeys and ride it all the way down. That poor thing.
Oh, I also was watching
Nightmares.
fencing. I also was watching fencing, and it was for the bronze or something. And
The
then
jumping guy, did you see that?
I didn't see the jump guy where he went to the splits or
Oh
whatever.
no, that's awesome though.
Ah.
There was a guy that bunny hopped, and the guy
Oh.
couldn't stab it, and he snuck the last stab in while jumping around like a maniac. It was awesome.
No, this guy won, and it was this, and against this his other opponent, and he got bronze, I think, and then the other opponent took his helmet off, and this guy was 30 something. He had to be, and this kid was 12.
Wow.
That's a pride thing.
wow.
Yeah.
You beat the 12-year-old.
Yep. Crushed him.
that
That's like
brings
me
it-
at a fucking Pokemon card tournament. Fuck you, little kid.
You know that to me leads me to believe that it's not much of a sport.
The 12-year-old.
If a 12-year-old's good at it,
Yeah.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I mean,
What if it's hide and seek?
Tell
like-
it to Tiger Woods.
That's not on my list, but if
12-year-olds
someone brought
suck
that
at
up,
hide and
I would
seek.
take hide and seek.
12-year-olds
That's a good
suck
point.
at
You're
hide and
right.
seek.
anytime that
I was good.
that
I was
someone
a good
tells
hide
me
and seeker.
that golf is a sport and they are athletes, I always point out that 80-year-olds play 18 holes. They're not athletes.
That's
You're not
true.
an athlete. It's golf.
That's
Stop.
true.
It's a sport without athletes. If a 12-year-old is in, I'm sorry. No.
Listen, I can respect that decision. I
They're
can respect
doing.
that.
I mean, they're actually.
Although there are some gymnasts that are barely more than 12 that
they
are
could
really
if they
great
had
at it.
There is
an
actually
actual
an age limit.
Isn't it
sport,
like
they could kill
14?
you.
I don't know, but I think it might be 16.
Maybe.
But
maybe.
that
just know,
stops
yeah.
them from bringing in younger.
Right, because the young
'Cause
ones
they
in
totally
that would
would.
be crazy
Yeah,
good.
probably.
But
I
but
could be
for
wrong.
the most
I
part,
could be wrong in my assessment.
They would.
But for the most part, I agree with what you're
would the
saying.
age
That's
limit
like
be
the
on
only
the
one I can think
Eskimo
of.
toss?
Oh, you would need them. You'd want them young.
Yeah, small.
Little.
Yeah, I think
little.
newborns.
A flyer.
You can if they can have been
Yeah.
born the day before. This would be the first. This would be the first Olympian where they say, "Oh my God, were you born yesterday?" And yes.
Yeah. Umbilical cord slapping people in the face.
Are you kidding me? You know how high you could toss 7 pounds, 4 ounces?
Oh yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, my second one. I just call it. Okay, so I made some of mine up.
Ooh.
So
I'm not
That's hard to
against
believe.
that.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Mine's just called.
Someone had to make up every sport at some point.
Oh, you're right, exactly. All the new sports that they brought in,
Pickleball,
all those ones, they were all brought in by freaking
Big Pickle.
USA, just so they could.
Yeah, right. So they could sell more ads.
Yeah. Okay. My second one's just called Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg.
He has been very entertaining.
He's been everywhere. I've seen him everywhere.
Yep.
Seen him.
I loved the torch.
Yeah.
Looked just like him carrying a giant Olympic blunt.
It did.
My dude
really
knew
did.
what was up.
Yeah, but it's not just Snoop Dogg. This event is not just Snoop Dogg. It could be Flavor Flav.
Okay.
Cheering on the women's water polo team that I think he sponsors.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. So what's the event? What are they doing?
Snoop Dogg. Here is what Snoop Dogg is.
Okay.
And it is an event where
Uh-huh.
other Olympians, no matter if you are in the event, you can get another medal.
Ooh, so it's like a bonus event?
Well, it's for it's going to be it's like team. It's a team
Okay.
sport. Okay, but each country would get a famous person. Okay, and then they would get a celebrity look-alike. Okay, and then you would send them out to different. The different events, right?
Okay.
All the different events. So you don't have to be at all of them, but
a
just however
bunch of
many.
them, yeah.
You have to be a decent amount. Okay, and if you are like competing, and you can tell that that was a fake or the real Snoop Dogg, you get a point, or you'll get this point taken away if you get the fake one.
This sounds more like a reality
So-
TV show like The Mole or some shit.
So let me get this straight.
Yeah. Like a couple
It
Kim
is
Jong Uns walking around.
While a person is doing the sport
Yeah.
that they're in the Olympics for,
Yeah.
if in the crowd they notice
I'm
a
seeing.
celebrity
I saw
and a
Nicole
celebrity
Kidman. I
lookalike.
think I saw Nicole Kidman.
Yes, Nicole
Yeah.
Kidman,
Was-
Durbin.
Was she wearing the suit from the AMC?
She
ad?
actually, I saw her mouthing the
If they
AMC
can
thing.
tell,
She sat down and said, "Heartbreak feels good in a place like this."
then they get an extra point.
Yes.
They'll get a point for the team. Yeah, and whichever country gets
And then
the
they
most.
then they keep track of the
points.
points like
Okay.
like fucking Hufflepuff and Hogwarts and shit.
Got
and
it.
then whatever house wins at the end gets the fucking
Right,
Snoop Dogg
correct.
cup.
yeah, of Snoop Dogg. Then you get gold in Snoop Dogg.
Okay,
This is the first one that I'm gonna vote against.
What?
Boo!
this is not a sport.
I like it. It's a fun
There's
game.
athletes
This is
in it.
a fun
directly
game.
taking away
There
from
are
the performance of the athletes.
What are you talking about?
They're not even paying attention. They're looking around for fucking Keith Urban and shit.
Number one. What if you just got your ass
not
kicked by a
Keith Urban and
12-year-old
shit. They're
fencer?
looking for Keith Urban and Keith Rural.
Right.
What if you just lost to a
Right.
newborn baby in the Eskimo blanket toss,
Bummer, man.
and you're like, oh shit, but then you look up, and
there
there's
it is.
Flavor Flav, but he doesn't got a clock,
Right.
and he's friggin', and
He's got a swatch around his neck.
he's got
got
a
a
swatch.
swatch.
You're like, not Flavor Flav.
Not Flavor
You can get a
Flav,
point now.
yes.
You
That's-
fucked up getting a point in the freaking baby
Right.
toss, but now you can earn yourself a point.
Love it.
Nope.
I'm out.
Absolutely
I'm out.
not.
Well, I think
Not a sport.
I think it's fun, but I don't think medals.
it's good.
It feels like something you
It's
do on the
fun.
Kevin Hart and Keenan recap show.
Right. Yeah.
So mad.
like okay, take
Big ol'
freaking.
no.
I said okay on hobby horses.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, well, you unvoted Wii Sports, so we're even.
No, I voted yes on Wii Sports.
Oh,
You
I
voted
voted
no
no
on
on
Wii
Wii Sports. I did. I went,
Okay,
never
now
mind.
I'm cracking down.
Okay, let's crack down.
Oh.
The judge from Half China
Okay.
is gonna be
Well, I'll come up. I'm gonna come up with a real sport.
Let's get it.
F1. It's getting more popular. You don't have racing in the Olympics right now. People do it all around the world. Unlike NASCAR, F1.
But it's not
It's a competition.
athletic.
Sure.
So,
It's neither is riding a horse.
and that, damn it.
yeah
Yeah, dressage, isn't it?
yeah they do
F1.
F1 racing.
F1 racing.
I
I think it'd bring a lot of young people to watching the events.
also
You only got to do it once. You only got to include one race.
It's true.
to piggyback off that.
Mm-hmm.
You know how like on the Indy 500. I know those are Indy cars that probably aren't
Sure.
F1s, but F Formula cars. But how they drink milk at the end with
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
the tradition.
Yeah.
you could, right before that, you have the milking competition.
Ooh, like you have
The
to...
milking competition before the F1 competitions.
You'd do good at that.
Listen,
Yeah.
There's
Remember?
a problem with that.
Remember when they had
Not all
the
cows are built the same.
That's, but you get
cow
to bring
milk-
your own cow.
Remember cow milked on a plane day?
Yes, I remember cow milk.
Okay.
Oh, man.
BYOC, bring your own cow.
I actually looked that up, and it's a real thing. It
cow
really did
milked on a
happen.
plane day.
Yeah, February like
believe
18th or something, I think, because I
they
remember we
milked
did
the
on
cow in
the
the air.
Love Show. But yeah, so you combine that. So I'm with it if you combine that.
No, not every cow is built the same.
You bring your own cow.
What do you
That's
mean?
part
Not
of the
every cow's built the
competition.
same?
We combine the state fair with the Olympics. Bring
Yeah.
BYOC,
Yeah.
baby.
You bring a butter cow.
Bring your own cow. Cow gets tested just
Yeah.
like the athlete, so
I'm
you
gonna have
test
to
it
be
for
honest.
hormones.
I think that it's got to be test done at the state fairs.
Okay, fair. Yeah.
State fairs have to be tested out.
State fair?
Yes.
For steroids on the cows?
Yeah.
No, not tested for that.
You
It
should
has to be
test that,
tried at the state fair to see if it has any sort of popular.
Oh, he's saying we gotta try the milking competitions lower to see if we can build up
because it would
a
have
community,
to start.
a milking community.
And I think
Yeah.
the state fair is the only place where it could.
There's a lot of animals
possibly
you can milk.
Start.
Maybe India. There's
Yeah.
a lot of cows in India.
Yeah, I think they drink milk.
Yeah, probably.
They won't eat the cow.
Yeah, they don't eat the cow, so they definitely milk it.
Right.
I like how we got from
There's worldwide. It's the
Wow.
Formula
Olympics.
One to milking cows.
You know what? Hey, listen, I'm in.
Where did that start?
It's a combo.
So I said F1,
It's a combo
chicken,
sport.
and then he says
F1
milking.
milk and cows.
I just because
of the
I just
drinking
came
milk
up with
when you
it.
win
Yeah.
the Indy. Yeah,
Yeah.
it makes sense.
Um,
All right, what's yours, Del?
I'm not totally against F1 racing.
Yeah, sure. You throw one in, you get some
Sure.
attention. I understand, like, I don't know, but just don't take too much from everything else. You bring in
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
crowd. I don't know. Could be good.
I'm a little bit scared though because then all of a sudden it's like, well, what about this racing? What about motorcycles? What about?
Sure. And
They already
that's what-
do.
They do. Yeah, they do a lot of stuff like that.
well, they do
No.
bikes, I guess.
Yeah, they do
It's
bikes.
bikes.
Yeah. You're right. You're right. How far of the motor? I
They did.
think that's the thing.
They
right,
did
is the
do
motor.
motorsports once,
Did they?
like one time, and then they.
Did they? Wow,
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
That.
Yeah.
Did Travis Pastrana do it?
I-
That's literally the only motorbike guy
I have
you've
no
ever
idea.
heard of.
Never heard of him. Matt. Oh, that was yours. That was yours.
That was
Yeah.
me. F1.
F1.
And then he had milking.
I'm not against F1,
Yeah, sure. I think it could be fine.
but I think people would. But then if you do F1, people are like, well, let's do NASCAR.
Yeah, it will. Yeah, you're right. I think it kind of get out
So-
of hand. I could cut it. I get it. It could be good, could be bad.
Yeah.
Could be good, could be bad.
And then if your cow that day didn't want to milk,
Ooh, it's a rough day. Yeah, last thing you need is whiskey udder.
what's your third one, Del? Better than
Mine is
Snoop Dogg?
My third one is
No way.
it isn't a new sport.
Okay.
Oh,
It's not only not a new sport. It's not a sport that is new to the Olympics.
Okay.
But it was taken out of the Olympics.
taking it out.
And I'm saying bring it back.
Okay.
Bring it back.
I'm into this. Bring this thing back. What
What
is
I
it?
want to do is I want to read to you something.
I would
Are you
love
reading
to hear
anything?
this.
I'm reading. Yes. It's a muggy September day in Forest Park, St. Louis. Told
Okay,
you we'd
great.
get back to that. Missouri. And Dickey is competing in the 1904 Olympics. A few seconds later, he floats to the surface of the lake while lying face down, perfectly still, and just drifting. His body frozen into a long stretch. This is impressive. The technique. Hold on, I lost my face. The race is going well.
Okay.
Is it?
Yes. The race is going well. He wafts along like a log caught in a light breeze.
He's walking,
Wafts.
wafting. Okay.
He's floating.
Wafting,
Okay, like a log caught in a
like
light
the Three
breeze.
Kings of.
All around the speed of a sleeping duck. Could he? Yes. He's going to win. Might even break the record. This is competitive plunging.
Plunging.
Plunging for distance. fall into the water.
I thought you were like talking about toilets for a
stretch
second.
out.
I was like, of
Thought
course
you were doing like
St.
a
Louis
plumber's
would have a
And
fucking
you just-
shit
Plumber's crack. This is
competition.
super.
You just float.
Uh-huh.
And if you move at all,
You're out.
because you could be trying to get propulsion.
Right.
With your face down.
And face down, okay, and it ends, your distance ends if you breathe or a minute runs out. Let me just give you a little bit of what people, some of the reporters that saw it, because this is stimulating stuff. It's basically, and another
Did they
thing here,
think
It's
they
just
were
a dude
dead?
floating.
and the thing is,
I would think they were dead.
is that most of the guys were all fat because fat guys float better.
Well, yeah, for sure.
They
yeah,
are
You
just
got
more
more surface
buoyant.
area.
Yeah.
Right.
They did have in 1900. That sport they had was like lifeguarding, where they had to like save people. Maybe this was part of that. 1900 was a real good
Yeah.
year for sporting, for the
Sounds
Olympics.
like it. I mean, it sounds like they just ran out of stuff and were like, just
I
throw
think it
guys
was the
in the
second
water and
one,
see
so
what
like
happens.
everything. There's one sport. I actually looked this up. There's one sport, 1900, Basque Polola, I think. I don't know how it's pronounced, but it's kind of like a mixture, like lacrosse or like Jolly Ollie. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but I know that from crosswords. That sport's kind of like that.
Okay.
And it was
okay.
like, and Spain introduced it, and there's only 2 teams entered, and one of them dropped out. So Spain
Spain just made up an
One
event
gold.
and won
Nice.
a gold medal.
That's how you
Yep.
do it. But listen to this. As they wafted along,
Okay.
there was little action. Athletes could have been mistaken for having abruptly fallen asleep. One reporter called it, referred to it as the stylish, stout chaps who go in for this strenuous event merely throw themselves heavily into the water and float along like icebergs in a shipping lane. Another one said, to the uninitiated, the contest appears to be an absolute waste of time. This has to come back.
I'm out.
This is an event you
I couldn't do this.
could excel at.
I can't stay still, man. I shake.
You could do it, man. I got all my money
Yeah.
riding on you.
And if I have to listen to you read your fanfic,
Yep.
your plunge fanfic anymore.
By the way, that's on the BBC. If anybody would like to.
It's on Dell's plunging Tumblr
Man.
blog.
Yes.
Well, plunging slash.
And every
feet.
time we come in, we talk about.
That's
St.
what
Louis
happened to the
somehow.
Titanic.
We always talk about St. Louis.
Fucking St. Louis
weird.
and their boring ass Olympic
Great
sports.
Pizza. Great Olympics.
Okay.
Floating through the water like turds.
I think we're
It's horrible.
Yeah.
Who did that?
Del-
I'd watch it.
Who thought? Oh yeah.
I would for sure watch
bobbing
that.
there?
I would fucking watch the
That
shit.
guy's
I'm
just
not
floating
lying.
by,
I would
yeah.
watch the fucking shit out of
watch-
this. A bunch of
I
fat
watch-
guys falling in the water. Give it to me.
World record, 86 feet.
That's pretty impressive.
we watch freaking Survivor, and they do
Yes.
boring ass competitions.
They do.
on there.
Yeah.
Standing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Just who can stand on,
On
a
something, yeah.
platform or
Who
whatever.
can hang on a pole?
Yeah.
Yeah, pole stuff, religious sports stuff. Yeah.
I could do it. I could watch fat
Okay.
guys fall in the water. I'm in.
Del?
I'm in.
Okay.
I'm into fat guys.
I'd like to mention you made fun of Snoop Dogging.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but plunging though.
My next one.
I wish it was toilet plunging still, but
I'm down on plunging
I'm in.
unless it's my.
I'm in.
Because I was down on it.
No, I was into it before that. I think I'm into the fat guys.
This is a competitor.
I think that I just want to watch fat guys fall in the
It's a
water.
contender right here.
Have you ever watched fat guys fall in water?
It's a beautiful thing.
You know the joy you get when you throw a rock in the water? A
Imagine
rock
that.
only weighs like 1 pound. These guys are gonna weigh like 400 pounds.
They're all wearing they're all wearing their t-shirts.
Yes, definitely.
Slipknot t-shirts is the uniform. It literally
Clown Posse,
just looks like going swimming with the guys I hung out with in high school.
Tennis shoes on. Socks.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'm voting no.
But the sleeves are cut off the t-shirt.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true. They don't because they just don't fit.
Yeah.
My third one?
I'm excited.
Roast battle.
Oh.
Roast battle. You talk shit on the other country.
Okay. I'm liking this already.
Yeah. And then if you want to do athletic something or other, maybe you actually have to grab a roast and
So it's just
throw
like,
it up and shoot it. Or
is
something.
it just like straight up ethnic humor? Like, all right,
See,
you got to go against.
Oh yeah, just all racist.
Yeah, you got to go against Lithuania tonight.
Oh, yeah.
And so you're like up on Google like looking for fucking stereotypes about Lithuanians.
Yeah.
And then you come out with some joke that you don't even totally understand, even though it's wildly racist. You're like, you're so Lithuanian that you thought this insulation was cotton candy. And it's like references some horrible, atrocious thing that happened to their people, but you don't know. And
Yep.
then you
Call
get
a
canceled.
Lithuanian an Estonian and see what happens.
Ooh.
Oh,
Dell
yeah.
knows
That's what
how,
I would do.
Dell knows how
man.
to roast the
That's
Lithuanians.
what I would
Dell's
do.
already up on the roasting.
He's like, I've been to Lithuania. I called him
And you could put-
Estonian.
Or
They get
Latvian.
very mad.
Or Latvian.
Very, very mad.
Those are fighting words.
Do not call me Latvian.
You can actually put roasts
Lithuania.
in it somehow where they fight with it if you want some physical deal. Oh, in
Right.
1900 also,
Uh-huh.
they had live pigeon shooting.
Ooh.
They shot live pigeons. I'd like to mention that too. 1900, they were doing it.
like
Wow.
kind of like The Favorite or whatever, where she shoots the thing and the blood.
Yep.
Ooh.
Well,
Wild.
the roasting thing, I do have a problem. The only problem that I have is cultural humor.
Uh-huh. Yeah, and how it's going to
How's
translate.
it translate?
Yeah, fair.
What they find funny in China is not what
Yep.
we find funny
That's why
here.
you got to be good.
Yeah.
So the judges are like,
So
"Ooh,
basically-
China's
Yeah, so basically Russell Peters is going to get the gold every year.
Oh yeah, he translates well.
Yeah.
right. He's gonna
Yeah.
do.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
gonna do
he's
well.
the guy. He put him on the team.
Yeah, Russell Peters is going to
Put
crush
him
in
on
this.
Yeah.
I mean, if you make it to where it's lowest common denominator, then just ship Jerry Seinfeld the
What's the
Hall of
deal
Fame.
with Guatemala?
There you go.
Russia, just get the blood of
that,
your enemies.
If I lived in Guatemala, no one would have
Jerry.
cared that I dated a 17-year-old when I was 38. What's
That
up
was
with
so weird.
Oh yeah, the pedophile slalom.
He was the most famous
He took one off my list. Great.
famous comedian of the '90s, and he
There's
was dating a
Jared.
child.
Yeah, it's so wild.
He could have had. He did. He dated supermodels.
Yeah.
But he was like,
I'm
I'm
gonna
going
be a
to go
creep.
to high
I'm
school,
gonna be
pick
a
up a
creep.
girl.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a creep for a bit. Yeah, I'll
that's
pick you up
weird.
after fourth period.
Okay.
They're still together though.
Roast battle.
Are they? Is that
They
the
are.
same person? Oh well.
I believe they are.
Okay, well that's good.
Fair enough.
Listen.
Listen.
Yeah, that's good because what in friggin'
As a roast aficionado, I think that would be fun. But as a straight white man, I feel like I would not be allowed to perform in the event. Although, if there's just a blanket rule of uncancelability, and I can just say all the stereotypes and do horrible accents and just be a horrible, horrible person, sure, I'd probably be good at it. I don't think I should do it.
I don't think he'd get canceled.
You don't think so? Yeah, that's probably true. I do know how to dance the line enough. Like, we all know that.
you can do it.
We all know that.
You can do it.
We all
Yeah,
know that
there's
Malaysia's
no
not
way.
real anyway.
Trump does it.
Yeah, we talk about Malaysia not being real.
Right. There can't be a Malaysia
yeah.
and an Indonesia.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
Malaysia.
that's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. How many medals has Malaysia won?
Oh, I don't know.
So
Because
funny.
they're not real.
So funny. I know an actual person that lived in Malaysia.
Right.
But I don't believe him because it's not
Right.
real.
They're not real.
Sorry, John New. It's
were-
just your
you were
home is
in
not
Indonesia,
real.
weren't
Yeah,
you?
yeah. You're just pretending. Is it my turn?
Yes.
Okay. I do like roasting, Paul. I'm in.
Thank you.
I'm in.
Thank you.
If I can't be canceled for it, I'm
Yeah.
in.
I don't know about the athletic. I know what you're talking about with
Sure.
throwing up stuff.
Style. It's about style.
But
Yeah. You can fight.
okay.
throw
Okay,
at each
here's
other.
one that's just a sport and it's athletic, and I don't think it's in the Olympics. Cornhole.
oh Jesus.
Let's do some cornhole.
I feel like it's going to be the next one they're going to try to get in.
Yeah, didn't pickleball make it?
Yeah. What the fuck?
See?
It's not in right now.
But it will.
Why don't they just have the tennis players play pickleball and badminton?
Yeah.
You see,
Good question.
Well,
Do Do you
Why
know?
Serena Williams is up
Badminton
there?
see.
Yeah.
I do believe that like there's sevens rugby.
Uh-huh.
Okay, now rugby is the big full rugby game is played with 15 people,
Oh.
but they don't have 15-person rugby in the Olympics, but they do have sevens. And I think just pick one, and that's it. We don't need two rugbies. Okay, and my problem with pickleball is that it's just,
New tennis.
we already have badminton, we already have tennis, and pickleball is just tennis for lazy
It's
people.
a rich
Yeah, but
people
what
sport.
about
I
what
feel like
about
it's a rich people
slower
sport, so they
game
can
for
pay to get it in.
the suburban
Yes.
athlete?
So let's do tennis just with less skill
Let's
and less excitement.
Well, what about cornhole?
cornhole
I would rather
Cornhole.
have
again. Another sport that we could get in.
I bet you
I would love to do it.
like
I would love-
horseshoes was probably
Did you see the dude that shot the gun? The Turkish dude?
With a hand in his pocket.
Just walked up there, no glasses, nothing.
no
Everyone
idea,
else
so I-
has all these like freaking like
Oh.
Splinter Cell ass
RoboCop.
Tom Clancy looking motherfucking like.
I didn't see any of that.
They look like the guy that cleans Woody in Toy Story 2 with
He's
their
memed
little.
out. That guy's
And
memed out. He's got
Yeah, this dude just walks up, old dude, 50s,
his t-shirt on.
points the gun, pop, silver medal. They ask him, they go, why don't you use the equipment like everyone else? He goes, oh, I don't need the equipment. I'm a natural shooter.
He's just standing there with his hand in his
like
pocket.
Fucking
He's got his hand in his pocket.
badass.
See,
Badass.
Yeah, that's. I don't know if shooting should be in.
Aiming.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know.
it is extreme muscle control,
Okay.
but
Archery's in there.
Yeah, archery is.
which is more a little
Okay.
more physical.
It's a little more physical.
Move your arm.
You gotta pull the thing. You gotta pull the thing.
You gotta
gotta
aim
pull the
with
thing.
both. Okay. There's
It
a
is
lot more
extreme muscle
to
control.
archery than
Yeah. Bowling. The
bowling
one
is
arm,
not in.
One with the one strong arm.
bowling is not in.
Oh, I know.
Oh,
I'm aware of that.
what?
And it shouldn't be.
It was in there before. It,
should
was in there
be.
previously, but then
Oh
they took it out, I
man,
think.
put cornhole in, put bowling in. Fuck all
Cornhole.
this. Give me darts.
I'm good with cornhole.
I think that there should be a, for my friend Robert's bachelor party, we did a beer Olympics.
Oh yeah.
And we just went to the big bar, Side Pockets, and we just played. I made medals out of those little whiskey bottles. So like it was Cuervo was gold, and I got ribbon and hot glued them together, and
I like
and
that.
it was pool tournament, dart tournament, shuffleboard.
Yeah.
We had
So
all
you're saying
these
having
chug
a
contest.
separate Olympics
I'm-
for this style of
I'm
game?
up for anything
Right.
where they have to say cornhole on national TV.
That
Just keep
that is
saying
something
cornhole.
that I'm into. I'm very
Just
into
keep
that.
saying cornhole
Honestly,
a lot.
the more I could get a super serious announcer that's coming in, that's like,
Mm-hmm.
"All right, we're coming to you today from Paris with cornhole, sport originating from Middle America in the late 2010s. Cornhole." Yeah, I mean that sounds
And I
great.
think that they should, whenever there
This
is
guy's
a person
quite
who
the
hits it, who hits
cornholer.
right into cornhole,
Uh-huh.
they should say
right
that
in the
went
cornhole.
right in the cornhole.
right in the cornhole. Yeah, every time.
every
Gold
time.
in the
Every
cornhole.
time. Right in the cornhole.
And the shots right in the cornhole.
Yeah, boom. Every time.
Cornhole. I'm in. I'm in. For
And you know those
cornhole.
times whenever
Just
they
so they have
pile
to
up
say
the bags?
Yeah,
cornhole.
yeah.
And you hit that last one in and knocks 3 in at once. That's 3 in the cornhole.
Three in the
cornhole.
Corn.
No, I'll vote for glory hole. I'll vote for glory hole. Even
Oh, I mean,
Let's do it.
That's definitely a sport. Well, that's at least a job.
water sport. Water sport. Adele, what's yours next one? Are you voting for cornhole?
No, it's not now.
Oh,
That's
Somebody's
okay.
snobby.
That's okay. That's okay.
Somebody's
You don't have to
snobby.
play.
No, it's
You
like
don't have to play.
darts or pool.
I think they all go in.
yeah, somebody's
Horseshoes.
snobby.
All of it.
What's your fourth one, Del? What are you gonna? What
Give me
kind
all
of
of it.
fanfic?
I
you
want to
reading
know
us?
who's the best at everything.
No, this one's actually an honest one. I think that it's pretty cool. It's 2 different types, long and short, which is obstacle
Penises.
courses.
Oh. That's good.
Right.
That's
Yours
good.
is
I like
better.
obstacle courses.
Yours is better.
Dick measuring contests. But
No,
obstacle
but the
course
short
is good.
course would be
Yeah,
like
you gotta measure
Ninja
dicks.
Warrior,
I'm into this.
and the long course would be like the Spartan Run or the
I
Toughest
fucking
Mudder.
I fucking love obstacle course
Yeah.
stuff. I
Obstacle
think
courses.
Wipeout's awesome. I think
Wipeout,
American
yeah.
Ninja Warrior is
But isn't
awesome.
it kind of that's kind of triathlon-y or
Sure, but like
or
more fun to
decathlon-y?
watch.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
basically,
I'm with
take
you.
It is fun.
your decathletes, right, and then you make them play Legends of the Hidden Temple.
Yeah. I'm good with it, Dal.
I'm in this too.
Thank you.
Yeah,
because-
obstacle course sounds great.
And just so you guys know, it
Just
was
because
also
people are gonna get fucking owned hard.
obstacle courses was an event in Battle of the Network Stars in the early '80s.
Ooh, yeah.
Scott Baio.
Yeah,
I'm
Battle of
happy
the
that he's
Network
crushed
Stars
at it.
is.
Oh, well, it's good that he won at something since
He did.
he's a Republican and he's
He's
getting
a
pretty busy
real
losing
piece
a
of
lot
shit, apparently.
lately.
Yes, but that's
Scott-
my honest one. I don't
Scott
have any funny
Mayo.
thing to say about it. It's just
I love it.
Yeah, anything where Scott Baio is going to dominate.
Listen,
is,
if Fall Guys can do a sponsorship with the Olympics, I'm in. I'm in. What do you got, Paulie?
You know what? Mine actually, I'm voting for
obstacle course.
obstacle courses because my next one,
Uh-huh.
it's called Gold Heist.
Gold Eyes.
Gold Heist.
Ooh.
This is a This is
Ooh,
kind
it's
of
a
like
team sport for
yeah,
sure.
it's a team sport.
Ocean's 11 as
Yes.
a sport.
Exactly. You have to bring in a hacker. You have to bring in
And they're all
a bad guy.
They're all
You have to bring
breaking
in a
into the
getaway
same
driver.
situation, but they don't get to watch anyone else before they go.
Right. They all get the same deal, and they get to.
It's
they have a
essentially an
deal.
escape room
Yeah.
as a sport,
You got to have the guy that
but you're
can-
breaking in instead of
can-
out.
and it's athletic. You
Well,
got to have
in
the guy
and
that can
out.
get across those the lasers.
Because
right.
that's
You gotta
an
have a safe cracker.
that's an instant disqualification if you hit the laser. If you get caught,
Explosives guy.
you're out. Bad heat.
Explosives guy.
Mm-hmm. You got to get a Matt Damon in there.
Maybe
You got to get
gotta-
a George Clooney in
Ooh!
there. You need a Brad
Also,
Pitt.
this
a
is where-
Casey Affleck,
you know what else you have to have?
A Scott Conn.
Celebrity lookalike.
flippy,
Because you need a celebrity lookalike.
Julia Roberts.
You need the flippy Asian
in
guy.
Ocean's 13.
Just flopping
Yeah,
in there.
Julia Roberts.
They were like,
Yeah.
"Don't you
Catherine
look like Julia Roberts?"
Zeta-Jones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don Cheadle, right?
Oh, my God.
You need that one old
Yeah.
dude that
I
funds it all.
It's timed.
You get 1 hour.
Yeah.
And the quicker
I
you
definitely
go,
wanna see
whoever
this-
goes fastest and successfully steals gets the gold.
I definitely want to see this on TV.
We get
I can
George
tell you
Clooney.
that.
Yeah,
for
I
sure.
mean, it's
I
at
don't
least
know
an
about it.
awesome competition.
It's a great TV show. I'll tell
I
you
mean,
that.
yeah, regardless of anything, it's an awesome TV show. Peacock. Peacock, what's up? I know you guys are buying shows.
Yep. I love the show idea.
That sounds great. Gold Heist.
Gold Heist.
Gold
I'm in.
Heist.
I'm all in on
And
this.
the gold medal heist.
Yeah.
That's why
You're
I said Gold Heist.
I
Yeah.
know.
That's-
I put it together.
Yeah.
I was just pointing out that I just
love
put that
it.
together.
I think it's great. Package secured.
Dell is not on my Gold Heist team.
Well,
I
mean, he is a runner.
I'm at. Yeah, that's true. He's a runner. I'm at best a man in the chair.
We got a runner.
And by that I mean I'll sit in a chair, but I can't run the computer.
Yeah.
Am I on my
and
last
you're not
one?
fitting in a suitcase.
No,
No.
Well, it could be a very big suitcase.
big suitcase.
Very, very big suitcase. Okay.
Gold Heist. So we're in on
6'5"
Gold Heist.
suitcase.
Oh, I remember my
no,
last
these
one.
guys said no on
Okay,
Gold
so
Heist.
now this I'm in on Gold Heist.
Okay.
I'm in on
I-
Gold Heist, and he wants to watch the show.
I definitely want to watch the show. I'll tell you that.
Come on.
A
I want to
series.
see America win
America
breaking
Ferrara.
into banks.
What if every single nation has their own show that ultimately picks the team? The winner of the show represents your country.
Ooh,
To get your
kind of like
competitors?
traders. They run.
Yeah.
They run it like traders, and ooh,
You mean like the MMA?
yeah, sure. Ultimate
Show that was
Fighter.
on Spike or whatever.
Ultimate
that-
Fighter, yeah.
Yeah, Ultimate Fighter to get on the MMA.
To get on the MMA, yeah, in UFC. I
Yeah,
love that.
I like it. Yeah. You just break. You can get people out of rehabilitation. Get people out of prison.
Shit.
Rehab as an Olympic sport.
An actual cat burglar.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Two.
Yeah.
That's
I want
Like a hot
Edward.
one.
I want Edward Snowden to be our hacker.
it's gonna be a hard
But
sell.
Russia's got him. Never mind.
That's gonna be a hard
Oh, get
sell.
that hot convict guy.
Oh
The hot
yeah, I
convict.
want the hot convict. He could
The hot
distract some
co-
people
yeah.
at least.
Mm-hmm. He's the face
He'll get
man.
his hands
He's
dirty.
the face man.
He'll get his hands dirty.
Was that Terrence Howard? Extra point.
That's funny. All right.
Minus point for thinking it's Terrence Howard.
I am very proud
Okay.
of this last one because
Okay.
I think it would make for excellent competition and excellent sport. I think the Olympics needs to add runway. I'm talking full-on RuPaul performance runway. I'm talking you judge the performance, you judge the form, you judge the poise, you judge all of it.
Sashaying.
You sashay.
Sashay away.
You got moves they can pop in. You got a whole routine.
I just have
Heidi Klum.
It's stoic
As
gymnastics.
the
coach in the German team.
Hell yeah. Is she?
the
Yeah,
South,
she's German for
the
sure.
South Asian population
Yeah.
would
Would
have
crush.
such a
They'd
huge
crush.
advantage.
They'd crush. Thailand's taking the gold.
Would take this thing. With, I mean, have you seen their lady boys?
Can you imagine the death drops
Just
live on primetime TV? Incredible.
we might as well just mail them every gold medal.
Sure.
Thailand, the gold medals.
Hey, I don't
because
know. I mean, they'll do good, but we got some people that can walk that runway now.
But
You're right. You're
a
right.
Thai man.
Oh, I understand.
Is
They're
roughly
predisposed.
the size of an American woman. So
They're predisposed
yes,
to the sport.
they're thin. You can you know. There's
maybe
no way
that-
to hide the Rock as.
Yeah, but maybe that won't be the best for all of the things
So you're
you have to pull
talking?
off.
Does it? Is it?
You need long
Is
legs.
it drag runway? Is
Yeah,
that what
yeah,
you're
it's
talking?
performance.
Yes.
Full on.
Okay.
You can hit some death drops.
it's not like
yeah, you know, it's a
Milan.
performance.
By a death drop,
Yeah.
you mean
Fall back. You know, you do the fall back thing, and like one leg's kind of bent. And you've watched.
Like you're
You've
dead.
watched that
Like
one
you're
show,
dead,
right?
Bill.
Pose. You watch Pose? The FX show.
no?
Oh, you should. It's great.
I haven't seen Pose, no, but I've seen RuPaul.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, my
sure.
daughter.
They do death
in
drops
love
all the
with it.
time.
Okay. Do they
I'm in.
lip sync?
Yes.
They
Do
have the
they
lip sync
actually
battle
sing?
Both.
for their legacies, for their
It
life.
depends on what. It depends on the event. There's a lip sync event and there is a singing event.
Ooh.
There's
Right.
also ball gown events, swimwear events, and then there's themed events.
Do you have to
Swimwear
s-
event is dangerous.
Sure.
They have to sew their own.
I love the
Ooh.
danger.
You
Ooh.
get. I mean,
They vote on your tuck.
tuck.
They get a
They
tuck,
vote on the
tuck
tuck.
They do vote on the tuck.
Vote. Tuck vote,
Yep, tuck vote.
which much different tuck than like a diver.
Yeah,
Yes.
very
Yes.
different.
Yes, and the penalty.
Yeah.
If you
The
get a
opposite
tuck
end
penalty,
tucking.
ooh,
It's the opposite in tucking.
that's a full 3-point deduction.
I'm in. I'm in. I love
You're
RuPaul.
out.
I'm in.
You're done.
I'm in. Of course I'm in. I said it.
Yeah. Well, you weren't in on one of them that you said.
That's true.
Randall,
I
good
bailed on
job.
a couple of mine.
Okay, so my last one here
Let's hear it.
Okay.
is really not an event. It's more of me just wanting to rant for a second about the fact that there are too many goddamn swimming events.
Oh yeah.
I was listening to somebody the other day, and I keep hearing this thing over and over and over again, that Michael Phelps is the greatest Olympian of all time, and this is just a bunch of goddamn horse shit. It is obviously Usain Bolt, by far, no competition. The only reason
Michael
why,
Jordan.
think about this, Usain Bolt
He used a lot of
Usain
muscles
Bolt
in that
won the
swimming.
100 and the 200
A lot of muscles.
in the same Olympics 3 times in a row.
Yeah, I know.
By far the greatest sprinter for 12 years in a row. Okay, and
Simone
no one
Biles.
was close to him.
Simone Biles. is
He
better.
was blowing. Hold on,
I'm an American,
blowing.
so
Yeah.
I'm not voting for you.
Mary Lou
Hold on, they
US
were
fucking
blowing
A, baby.
them away. Hold on, now he is in his individuals, which he's only eligible really to
Kurt
go
Angle.
into 2 events individual a year.
Kurt Angle.
Okay, what is he?
Won an Olympic gold medal
Gold
with
medalist.
a broken freaking neck.
Gold medalist
Gold medalist.
100% of the time.
Yeah, Kurt Angle did it with a broken neck.
He has 8 Olympic gold medals. He
How many
doesn't
does
have the
Charles
9th. He
Barkley
doesn't have
have?
a 9th because the team got disqualified.
Did you see Carrie
Okay.
Scruggs?
Ooh yeah.
Hold on, is Michael
With one
Phelps?
leg.
Is Michael Phelps
Did a
High right now?
100% on his effort?
I don't know.
Absolutely
Probably
not.
Yeah, they took some away because
Absolutely
got high.
not. No, they did not. They did not. But he came in second, came in third. Sometimes he didn't even place.
Ooh.
But
What a-
he was
what
in
a
so many
bum.
events. Michael Spitz.
Just 'cause he had to
think about
do so many.
Michael Spitz,
How many
in
did-
one Olympics, because he's a swimmer, got 7 gold medals.
Yeah.
In 3 Olympics, Usain Bolt was only possible to get 9.
Yeah.
Michael Phelps has 8, the same number as Usain Bolt, in one Olympics because
Oh,
there's
man.
so many goddamn swimming events that they're eligible to do.
Sounds like Usain Bolt should
It's
have learned to
crazy.
swim.
You know, there's that.
Johnny Weissmuller.
I'm just
got to
saying,
be
there's
Tarzan.
too many goddamn swimming events,
I agree.
and it's leading everyone to
Didn't
believe
you
that these
just
swimmers
do-
are the greatest
Didn't
athletes
you just
ever.
vote
Whenever they're not.
for a swimming event? Oh no, you did a
It
non-swimming
was a
event.
non-swimming event. Yeah.
No, non-swimming.
Which
Okay,
is,
got
to
it.
be fair,
Any sort
very
of
different.
swimming-like movement.
Swimming like movement.
If you fart, you're out.
Oh dang, these fat
You are
guys
floating.
These fat guys
So
are gonna have
you're-
a rough time.
No source of propulsion.
So your last one was
You know when you fart
was
underwater, it
taking
smells
out,
worse
out
too.
swimming.
Y'all ever
Taking
farted?
out swimming events.
So so you took out events instead of adding.
That's
Yeah,
right.
huh? Have y'all ever farted in the bathtub? You know them bubbles, like when you fart in the bathtub,
Yes.
and how it smells like
Yeah.
10 times worse than if you just farted in the air. It's crazy. I just think about that. If they farted in that water in that swimming pool, you could take out
Well, they
everybody
better not
else.
because they're out of there.
Yeah, but they could.
But
take...
you got to do it at a lake
that's true.
because the
Yeah,
pool
farting-
isn't big enough.
The lake already smells like farts, so
If the world record's 86 meters, the pool's only 50.
that's a good point. That's almost two full.
Got to be
pools.
outside.
Man, I want to watch that guy float like a turd. That's crazy.
Yeah.
All right, Paul, what's your last one?
Okay.
Farting in the bathtub.
My last one
Uh-huh.
is one that I think should have long time coming. I'm tired. You know how basketball, right? Used
Yeah.
to be they wouldn't let the pros in.
Yeah.
You
yeah,
know?
yeah.
They
In America.
changed that.
Yeah.
They switched it.
That's right.
Switched up.
You know?
Now we got
Switched up.
LeBron out there doing the thing.
Here's what I say. My number one,
Mm-hmm.
pro wrestling.
Pro.
Pro
You know that's an easy win for me.
wrestling. You come
Two
in.
people from
Paul,
your
it's gotta
event,
be a
from your country perform together, right?
Oh yeah, you have
Because
to
you
have
don't fight against
story,
each other.
You have to
Yeah.
have story. You have to have athleticism.
And-
you have to have.
And I think
gotta-
you need to build it up before the Olympics, so you can have months of story. So part of it is the video package that plays before the match.
So this is a judged event.
Yeah.
What are the categories they're judging on?
So
Well,
Dave Meltzer
if you
judges it
pin 'em.
on. Dave Meltzer judges his matches
Well, so-
on
yeah.
athleticism,
Okay.
storytelling,
Storytelling.
psychology,
Psychology.
and then
Psychology.
His,
Psychology.
psychology of the story. Like
Okay,
if it,
right,
if
right,
it,
right, I
if
gotcha.
it makes the crowd
Right.
get into it, and then overall presentation
Homoeroticism.
and homoeroticism.
Did he say that?
No,
Okay, good.
Okay.
but that part's good too.
That's in it.
It's always
Yeah.
in it.
Always.
You don't bring
There's-
somebody for you to
So
fight.
many abs. So many abs on that show. I've never seen a single ab on my body. Turn on that TV. Well,
No, you've
that's
gotta-
not true. I have seen one single ab. It's very
But
large.
the fact
I don't think
that
you do bring
not
somebody
have any
to.
abs makes you perfect for competitive floating.
Oh my god, I do need to
I
plunge.
don't think you bring somebody. You don't bring somebody to fight against you.
Why?
Your
You-
whole country fights together. You put on a performance.
I say your country go against the other country.
Oh,
How do you,
yeah.
how do-
you
hold on.
have to.
What?
What?
How do you know who wins?
Those guys have to know how to take a bump. They got to know.
Yeah, I feel like you're going to run into problems, though. I mean, even people who are working for the same company were stabbing each other in the neck with a pair of scissors. You're telling me China's not going to try to shoot the leg on Andre the Giant? No,
Oh, they could
sirree.
try.
That's what Hulk Hogan was afraid of at WrestleMania 3. He thought Andre the Giant was going to shoot on him, which isn't true. But he thought Andre was going to shoot on him, brother, and then he wasn't going to be able to walk out with the title. How you going to tell me that Kim Jong-un ain't going to try to shoot on somebody?
I'm just tired of this piece of shit amateur
No, I think that
wrestling.
he-
I'm with
right.
you. Yeah, amateurs, fuck the amateurs.
Professionals.
Yeah, bring
Let
the pros. Let the pros do it. Let the pros do it. Let's get Kurt Angle back in the Olympics.
Professionals.
Oh!
And then
There is no way
it's
we're
like at
taking
the end.
real
You do it
wrestling
like-
out of the Olympics.
You do this after Snoop Dogging too, because
Not a
then
chance.
you can actually get
Snoop Dogging sounds so bad.
You
Say
get-
it
Yeah,
like
but
that.
he's in the WWE
But
Hall of Fame.
If you get two, do you know how
There's an
great it'd
American. There's an American president in the WWE.
be? Do you know how great it would be if
Fucking hell.
freaking-
God damn
well,
it.
sorry, an un-American president.
what if Lithuania
Oh my God.
was doing their pro wrestling, and then they invite fake Flava Flav up, thinking it's the real Flava Flav.
Do you think there's a wrestler that... Oh, what if R-Truth played fake Flava Flav?
Oh, I wouldn't even be able to tell the difference.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Right? I think if you did it up right, you could confuse people. Put the sunglasses on and like the stuff.
I mean, you need to hunch over.
Yeah, he's a little bigger, like a lot bigger, but like, you know, hide him in some big clothes. We got plans, Del.
What's up?
I don't understand what the two countries
Pro
going against.
wrestling?
I understand.
Two of them going from
Sure.
the same country together.
Look, it's not written in stone.
Yeah, sure.
We're
We
not
can
writing
be
it in
flexible.
stone.
But let's think about this. Canada, right? Who do you choose? We got two companies with a lot of great wrestlers. Imagine you can pick Kenny Omega, and you can have him fight against Kevin Owens for Canada. That sounds good to me. That sounds good to me, boy. That sounds good. That sounds good.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know what? I personally think here today, this council has convened in a way that has changed the future of hope around the Olympics.
Why? I thought you were going to say Quidditch or whatever the fuck. Del.
quit it.
They're gonna start doing like that on some TV channel or something.
really?
Shit. Yeah.
I don't see how you could do it since it's not
Like
possible.
trademarked or whatever. Well, they do a dumb thing where they run around like the hobby horse shit.
Yeah, but how do you get the snitch
See how you
to
can do it?
I don't
fly
know.
around?
I'm not sure.
I don't. Maybe it's a drone.
It could be a drone. That'd be sick.
They did it on the moon landing. I think they could do it.
Good point. I love that. Everything just wraps back around. Nothing we do doesn't tie back in. Thank you guys for watching once again as we have fixed the Olympics. We've gotten to the bottom of what the Olympics needs. Listen, it's been great. There's been some wonderful moments. There was the guy with the surfboard that pointed to the sky and went flying.
That's pretty cool.
Awesome.
That's awesome.
But you know what? It can be better. And
Yes.
we're going to make it better. Mm-hmm. One Wii Sports event at a time. Before we go, look at these cool new things Polly got us. If you haven't seen online, they have these Pop Yourselfs, which are Funko Pops where you make you. And since Deadpool and Wolverine came out, they made specific ones where you can make yourself Deadpool and Wolverine. And I gotta say, casting wise, I think he could pull it off.
This
Oh,
is
yeah.
spot on.
Comic accurate Wolverine over here. Comic
Yeah.
accurate.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Paul's not too. He's
That
he's
is-
taller than the comic accurate Wolverine, but not by too much. He's no Hugh
That's
Jackman.
amazing.
I think, me personally, I probably need a little more belly here so I could look a little more like Peter Pool and how he turned out. And the little dog Pool, she's freaking adorable. Go see that movie; it's awesome. And I will be out in California in 2 weeks, part of the Burbank Comedy Festival. I think August 11th and 12th. It's the Sunday and Monday, whichever days those are. So if you're out there, check it out. We'll be back here again with something more fun and exciting. And I'm going to clip this because I know it's near the end of the episode, so a lot of people might have tuned out. But we're going to do our first feature of getting to the bottom of something. We came across some troubling news. As you know, we are cryptid enthusiasts, and it turns out we are in the direct vicinity of a cryptid. We found out that there is a raccoon man of Sugar Creek with multiple documented sources. So if anyone out there in the Kansas City area
Sugar Creek.
has seen,
Please.
yes, if anyone has seen the Raccoon Man of Sugar Creek, please contact us.
I put out I went to Facebook. I put out a
Yeah, we want to get
thing on
as,
Facebook.
If you have video,
that's where Sugar Creekers go.
yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. Sugar Creekers are all up on that Facebook.
So I've
we're
got-
we're gonna get out there with some crew. We're gonna hunt this thing down. So if you know anything about the Raccoon Man of Sugar
They
Creek,
might be.
we're
There
gonna-
was a big storm last night.
yeah, they're probably scared right now.
Well, the electric
Ooh yeah.
is it's ran by like AAA batteries.
Mm-hmm.
And so any kind of storm that comes in, that any kind of if somebody blows over
Oh yeah.
accidentally
Sugar Creek's out of power for a
farts
while.
in the wrong a little powerful, it'll put the
I'm gonna donate a
power out
9 volt and see if they
Yeah.
can.
I try to
survive.
stay away from Sugar Creek.
I mean, it's because of the
don't go
Raccoon
there.
Man.
Raccoon Man.
No, unless you want meth, there's really no reason to go there.
And that's a bottom boys out.